Thank you for joining us as we begin to explore some of the different digital tools you can use when supporting your students to communicate their mathematical thinking. And taking a look at one of the monographs for effective questions in mathematics, there are specific questions that you can use when interacting with your students to promote that thinking and communication, and also prompts that you can give them when they are working independently to communicate. So some of these might be helpful for you to explore and then embed into the digital tools we're going to look at today. And I want to just take you out to the Edugain site to take a look at how the communication of the math processes is looked at. So again, built right into our mathematical processes is communicating. And if you're looking for some additional resources for all of the processes, but today specifically communication, what we can do is take a look at first the definition of having students communicate that mathematical thinking, be it orally, visually, in writing, using mathematical vocabulary and representations. And you can also take a look at the different roles. So the role of the student in what that looks like. So that's helpful to share with your students as well, what their role is in communicating their thinking. So you can often use a lot of this to build into your success criteria. And again, some instructional strategies for you, along with some sample questions and feedback. So I'm going to go ahead and take you into the Google Drawings that we're exploring today. So on your webinar, in the link that you can copy, when you click that, it's going to give you an option to copy this file right into your Google Drive. And once you do that, you'll be able to edit and manipulate that to make it fit your needs and your students' needs. So after a math experience, I would have used this with my students, and Google Drawings acts like a blank whiteboard space where you can import shapes and manipulate. So what I did is I created a Venn diagram and I imported some images so that the students can go ahead and move those around. Depending where your students are at with their vocabulary and their labeling of the diagrams, you may wish to either include these titles or leave them blank for the students to put in. And again, this is after an experience that we had with manipulatives in the class. And during that experience, the student had iPads to record some of their findings. So knowing that, we have also clicked a HyperDoc link here out to a Padlet. So knowing that the students have those sitting on their devices, we're giving them an opportunity to kind of communicate their findings and understandings with either images or videos as well as text, knowing that that device also has some options for speech to text to support those students. So Google Drawings can be used as just a blank space for students to share and communicate their thinking, but it also can be used to create templates. And you can go ahead and share that out to your students, however you maybe have that set up in your board to support that. And then students can also share that back to you, or they can share it to other students in the class for feedback, and allowing them to go ahead and use the comment feature and type back and forth and give each other some descriptive feedback as well. Just taking a look at some other digital tools that work well for documenting that thinking in mathematics. Tools you may be familiar with, Explain Everything or EduCreations, and as we looked at today, Google Drawings. So all of these act like a whiteboard space, and they all have different features to them. And depending what device you are choosing to use, one might work better than the other. If you're looking for some more examples on how to use those additional tools, you can also visit YouTube and search DPCDSB chats, and in there you'll find some tutorials where we have highlighted those ones as well.